Exclusive, your vision.
Who's doing that in late night? Nobody.
I don't do face value. You keep it 100, we keeping it 1,000.
We're back, baby.
It's gonna be the greatest talk show in the history of television. Overcome check me.
Jesus and Mero. New episodes Thursdays at 11 p.m. Only on Showtime.
One person is one out of everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everyone.
And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. And shooting. Standing 6'7", number 45, Reggie Miller. At the end of our position, standing 6'1", number 9.
Welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. Hello, and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. With Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and Hall of Fame sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we're joined by a legend of the NBA, five-time NBA champion, Kobe Bryant has stopped by. Kobe, great to have you with us.
No, thank you. Thank you for letting me stop in and join you for a bit.
Any chance you might pursue broadcasting in the years to come?
Nope.
Nor coaching?
Nope. Don't have the patience for either.
All right, we're glad you're with us tonight. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Lakers. Back on the road tomorrow. They're still scrapping for a position in the playoffs. They're 15 games back from the #1 seed.
And they prove that they know how to beat this team. We saw that in the first meeting. Can they make it a clean sweep on the season series? We'll find out tonight.
You know, they certainly have the confidence. Their challenge is going to be play with the same effort and energy as they did in the last one.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Down low, it's Morris and Horford. Marcus Smart is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. Now here's LeBron. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. And here is Morris. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Ingram against Tatum. Yep, it counts. And Kobe, one aspect that always stood out about your career and dedication was your work ethic. What motivated you to continue to work hard, even into your last year in the NBA, when your body sometimes would say, no more work, right? No more work.
Yeah, I love the process. You know, I love the process more than the actual game, you know, because it's a puzzle. You have to figure out how things are going to work. Okay, my ankles won't loosen up.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get them to loosen up? Right? Contrast therapy, stretch, modalities, strength training, right? So it's a constant
That would
puzzle.
take hours and hours and hours.
Yeah. Very tedious things, but it's like a quest. You're trying to figure out what's going to work, right? It's the little challenges along the way that always kept me interested.
Mm-hmm. Here's Smart following the basket by LeBron James. Shoots over Bullock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you call that a perfect pump fake, right? Smart selling the shot, accepting the hit in the process.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
And that one falls for Smart.
And you know what I love, Kevin, is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Good on the shot.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving against Rondo. Right side Tatum. To the middle, and stolen by Kuzma. Rondo kicks to Bullock. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And Kobe, you've made no apologies throughout your career about being a scorer, but how do you strike that balance between getting buckets and keeping your teammates involved?
Well, it's a thin line, especially for scorers. You know, because when you're locked into that mentality, it's very easy. It's almost like a racehorse. When you're racing with blinders on, you don't see anything else. You have one focus, right? And so it becomes a matter of trying to understand when to attack throughout the course of the game. So the first 3 quarters, maybe I'll lay back. Or maybe even it's just the first quarter. Then close out the first half strong. So you go into halftime with some momentum. But then at the end of the game, you know, that's when you put the blinders back on and you really race for that finish line. And so everything in between just becomes a matter of setting up the pieces so that then you can close the game out the right way. So that's how I thought about it.
And I can sense by the way you describe this that you had to know your teammates' game as well as your own game.
Well, yeah, you got to know how they're feeling going into the game.
Yeah.
Right? Does Pau Gasol have it tonight? You know, how's LO feeling tonight? Right? You got to be able to measure those things. And, you know, if you feel like the team's going to get off to somewhat of a sluggish start, that's when you kick it into high gear immediately. Right? And so it's a bit of a guessing game, but it's more so being able to spend the time with your teammates and talk to them. And that'll help you gauge a little bit better.
Here's Horford. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. You know, they'll take that every time.
Tatum passes to Morris. In the corner, Smart with it. Buries the long-range jumper.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Rondo kicks to Bullock. To the inside. LeBron's shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The D slow to rotate, and he misses out on an easy chance from mid-range.
Tries again. And the layup is up and in. James has got 6.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Smart passes to Tatum. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And as the focal point offensively, reading the defense, so critical to have that split-second reaction and trying to figure out where their defense is going in such a short time frame. It's amazing.
Well, that's part of the magic trick because it's already figured out, right, through film. So when I watch a game, I know what their coverages are. Right, so I know
you could figure out what, because there's so many coverages. I mean, let's face it.
But you know, they all kind of do the same thing, right? So when you watch the game, you know, if I'm preparing for the Bulls or preparing for whoever, I can look and see what their defensive packages are because they can't just throw something new in there, right? Because they've been doing this defense since training camp,
right?
So you're generally going to see the same rotations. So now I can put guys on the floor and set up the pieces to take advantage of that rotation.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Kings in Sacramento. Irving against Rondo. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now here's Bullock. He has 5. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Kuzma can't get it to go. Boston trailing. Horford kicks to Smart. Shoots over Bullock. Smart misses. James finds Rondo. And here's Bullock. Now Rondo, Kuzma, and it's sent back by Horford.
How about the timing by Al Horford? Twice on the pipes, sends it back.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That's going to send Marcus Smart to the line. That's on LeBron James. The Celtics shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Mike Muscala comes in for LeBron. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Reggie Bullock. And a new group in for the Celtics. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Hayward comes in for Morris. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Tatum. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Irving. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Rondo. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. And for those of us who have never played at this level, it must be a thrill to contend against the best in the world. Also with that comes a lot of pressure. How do you handle the balance between enjoying the game and the pressure that's on you in the game?
I've never felt pressure. I'm not really sure what that is. You'll have moments where you'll make game-winning shots, and it's fantastic.
Never nervous.
No. At times where you'll miss it, and then people won't like you very much. But then the next game, you hit a game winner, and everybody loves you. And then you miss the next one, and everybody don't like you again. Right? So why would I stress out over quote-unquote pressure? It doesn't make any sense to me.
How about the responsibility to your teammates and to your own built-in pressures to perform like Kobe Bryant?
Even that, right? Yeah. Even that. There'll be games where you make them, and your teammates are thanking you for it. Times when you miss it, and your teammates are like, dang, man, you got to do better, right? So it's ebbs and flows all the time. And internally, I just do what I practice. So there's no reason for me to be nervous or apprehensive because I've done this shot thousands and thousands and thousands of times. I just have to do it one more time.
And he knocks down the first one.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. And Brown drops them both. And here's Rondo. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Caldwell Pope passes to McGee. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Tice, no good. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brown against Caldwell Pope, beyond the arc. And Baines pulls it down. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Kings.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, a testament to how level-headed this group is. Nice job executing on the offensive end of the floor.
Kobe, I can only imagine the hours you spent studying the legends who came before you, Michael Jordan, and probably other players as well.
Well, yeah, because you have to ask yourself the question is, why are these moves that are being executed working? Right. It's not good enough just to look at them and say, okay, they work. I'm going to go out and try to do the same thing. That's not good enough. You have to try to understand why they work. And in other situations, why didn't they work?
But I always thought, too, you put your special spin on it. You followed this roadmap, but then you took the exit ramp and then put your own spin, own feel on the move or play.
Well, yeah, because we both had different teams, right? He had a different cast of characters that he played with. He had a different role and different responsibility than I had on my team. So I've had to kind of adjust those things in the timing of our games and when we attack and when we facilitate and all those other things. But the basics of the game remain the same, whether it's myself, whether it's Michael, whether it's Jerry West, those things are all consistent.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Rondo kicks to Muscala. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Lakers working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McGee, basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his third assist on the night. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Denver. And it's Tice in the corner. Over Muscala. And he overshot that one, missing.
A bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
1:43 left to play in the first. And the basket by Rozier.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And the big problem, they got trigger happy. Shot a very low percentage from beyond the arc.
Yeah, I agree. It seemed like they were very dependent from the three-point stripe, and it made things way too easy for the defense.
Now here's Brown. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento.
Oh, that's a tough miss. Does well to get himself open and then botches it up.
Hart kicks to Rondo. The pass to McGee. Here's Hart. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And let's check out the stats for Rondo. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. Averaging 9 points per game, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Here's Tice. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over Muscala. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How good is Rondo in terms of the focus at the rim? Doesn't matter how much contact there is. He's just got that ability to finish.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night.
What's up?
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hayward with the ball. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Kings in Sacramento.
His passing definitely came into play as well, Kev. He was very unselfish, really kept the ball moving. He does the hard part, gets through the defense all the way to the rim. I thought the finish would be the easy part.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, and not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward, an all-star. Stevens has moved into the conversation for best coach in our league.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
I love the fact that they're getting so many of their points at the rim. Just a solid first period.
Well, Greg, playing bully basketball on the block. Every opportunity they've wanted at the rack, they've got it.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Filling out the wings, it's Brown and Hayward. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Tice in at the 4. Here's Rozier. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Here's Brown. And here's Hayward. Over Hart. Hayward can hit.
Boy, that's a tough miss. Does well to get himself open and then botches it up.
Kobe, the NBA right now is trying to spread this game worldwide, even more so by developing basketball academies. But is enough being done, in your opinion, to develop players right here in the United States?
No. You shouldn't have players that can't shoot free throws.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't have players that can't shoot. Like,
We seem to talk about that a lot.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
doesn't make any sense. Like, at what point when you're starting out playing basketball at the age of 10, 12, does a coach not say, come here, son, let me teach you how to shoot the ball? How does that not happen? You know what I mean? And I think it's just, coaches see a player that's extremely athletic. He's bigger than all the other 13-year-olds. He runs faster. He can dunk at 13. Where the coach is like, just do that because we want to win today's game. Just dominate him. Just dunk, dunk, dunk. And you wind up hurting the kid.
Right.
As opposed to taking your time to develop their game and help them be well-rounded.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Kobe, you talk about that skill development for young players. A lot of it would seem, falling on to AAU coaches.
Yeah, sure. I'm not a big fan of AAU in the way it's currently structured.
A lot of people aren't.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it at all. And I think we need to get back to teaching the game, patiently teaching the game. You're not going to learn all aspects of the game in 1 year, 2 years, but you have to have a plan and, year to year, add things to your game.
Physical basketball there, and in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
Rozier, the pass to Horford. Banked in off the glass. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the playmaking ability of Al Horford? Wonderful at positioning himself and capitalizing.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. LA has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Kobe, you look at the younger generation entering the NBA right now, so much that they can learn from someone like you that played. Do you give a lot of advice to younger players?
I do. And, a lot of players call me, and we'll talk, and they'll have questions, and I think that's really important. When I was coming up, I certainly asked a lot of questions, whether it's to Michael, whether it's to Magic, Larry, Dr. J. I always reached out, Michael Cooper. I spoke to as many players as I possibly could to try to understand and gain knowledge. If you have those players that are there, why wouldn't you reach out to Akeem Olajuwon to figure things out?
So the Celtics called timeout, they're first.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Los Angeles with some changes. James checked in for Mike Muscala. Brandon Ingram comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Hart. The Celtics also changing it up. Marcus Morris comes in for Daniel Tice. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Rozier. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Irving. Now, here's Bullock. He's got 5. Ingram dishes to James. And James throws it down.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
Irving finds Hayward. From down low. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, there's an accuracy and an assertiveness to Gordon Hayward. So good at getting to the mid-range game.
Kobe, how important is it for young players to have mentors?
Oh, extremely important. I consider them the North Star. They're always there to provide guidance and kind of a map of generally where you want to go, the direction you want to go. And I always felt muses were important because if I could study them and see how they got to where they are, it'll help me avoid some of the landmines that they may have stepped on and had to persevere through.
And gracious of you to become a mentor now for so many.
Well, it's part of the responsibility, I think, of giving back to the game, right? The game has given me so much. I've had great mentors in my life, and I feel like it's important to pay it forward.
The first free throw is good.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy.
And both free throws, good for James.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Irving kicks to Morris. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers leading by 6. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Kuzma against Horford. Kuzma can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 6. Hayward right side. Shoots over Ingram, and again it's Boston converting.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
Nailed from three-point land. Ingram's got 5 now.
And really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. Gotta get a hand up, or he's gonna make you pay.
Now here's Irving. He's got 6. Pass to Hayward. Back to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And it's 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, you can see how dialed in Gordon Hayward can be. When he's on his game, the vision is exceptional.
Pass to LeBron. Back to Bullock. 6 on the shot clock. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as the favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
New group in for the Celtics. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Yabusele comes in for Morris. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Smart subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Now here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Smart. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
How about Marcus Smart? Keeps his balance even with the defense in his grill. That is really nicely done.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Kuzma. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Irving passes to Smart. It's blocked.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
I don't know how it's possible for a player to keep getting better with age, but as LeBron said, he's like fine wine, baby.
Now, here is Irving. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Oh, he is one hard player to deal with at the offensive end.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Bullock. To the middle. LeBron's shot is good. James has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Irving passes to Yabusele. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, a kickout's probably a better option when the defense is swarming around like that.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Reggie Bullock. Lakers leading by 9. James looking it over. The lead pushed to double digits. LeBron's got 16 points.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
Irving against Rondo. Irving kicks to Yabusele. The shot's good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And a wide open look for James. And a miss there on the triple.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
Tatum against Ingram. Tatum dishes to Irving. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Rondo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Rozier, he's checked in for Yabusele. Goes up off the inbound, and Irving gets it to go on the assist from Smart. And that's 13 points for Kyrie Irving. Now Rondo, 5 points in the game.
Now that's where they want to go with the ball. They can tolerate a few misses as long as he gets his touches inside.
Nice shot by Smart.
I'll tell you, that's really an improving jumper right there from Marcus Smart. The form is really starting to take shape.
James outside. With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in. James has got 12 now in this quarter.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee comes in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Josh Hart in for Caldwell Pope. And the Celtics also making a change. Tice is checked in. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Free throw good, Kuzma. Both good from the line that time. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You look at James, what a contribution.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Check out some of the numbers for Rozier. He's right around 9 points a night, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And those numbers solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality minutes, and that's what they expect from him.
Now here's Smart. Rebounded by Hart.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Celtics trail by 11. Right side Tatum. Over in the corner, Rozier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Monday, he'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Thursday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Nuggets, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
Muscala, he's checked in for LeBron. Boston also with the sub. Marcus Morris has checked in for Daniel Tice. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's the Lakers with it. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Ingram passes to Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Tatum. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Well, Kobe, I have to say it's been a real pleasure having you stop by our booth and spending some time with us for this game. Thanks again for coming by. I hope we can do it again.
We will, man. It's been a blast.
There he is, folks, the great Kobe Bryant. And with Kobe stopping by the booth, Doris, I'm always amazed at the type of things Kobe will notice about both NBA and the players competing that the casual fans rarely think about.
Well, you think back to Kobe's career and how much his preparation and studying of the league and his opponents contributed to his success. And obviously, with what we just heard, this guy still holds so much knowledge of the game.
The Celtics have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. That's good from Rozier. Guard Terry Rozier, a fantastic spark plug off the bench for this team, Doris.
Well, the reality to me is Terry Rozier is a good enough player to be a starter in the NBA, but that ability to create instant offense, really special.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Hart kicks to Ingram. Poked loose. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for McGee.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
Now here's Smart. He's got 14. Rozier against Ingram. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Rozier.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
Now here's Ingram. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Austin making a switch here. Seconds left now here in the second. Clock at 2, and the shot goes in. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the finesse of Ingram coming into play on that one, especially when the shot clock is winding down.
The shot, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Well, that's outstanding execution, Greg. You always want to get the last shot of the quarter, which is precisely what they did there.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 18 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, they're not matching up well defensively, giving up a lot of open looks, a lot of easy points. They're allowing a crazy high shooting percentage, 60% and up. Time to step it up quick.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Greg, there's no doubt. This guy has been superb at moving the ball and getting all of his guys going on the offensive end.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The forwards are Ingram and LeBron. Hart is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Kuzma in at the center filling out the middle. That's the Laker 5.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down. Well, for so long, so many were wondering what Kyrie was thinking when he left Cleveland. What is clear now, though, is that Irving doesn't think about it and has flourished on his own. It seems that he really did just need his own team to become the player he's become.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And for Irving, he has let more of his personality come out on and off the floor, Greg, now that he has his own team.
Yeah, it really does feel like we are watching a new chapter in Irving's development as a player. Still has the great shot and handles that make him so deadly with the ball. And just visually, while the leadership is also evolving, he just seems more in control of his game and even more lethal as a player.
Here's James. He kicks to Bullock. It counts, and the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Well, Doris, for rookies, beyond skill, what attributes do you think they need to have an early shot at success?
Yeah, I think one of the things that you always wonder about, and one of the great players in history, Kevin Garnett, talks about the impact that other older players had on him. Sam Mitchell, when he first arrived in the league, they taught him the work habits necessary to succeed at a high level. So the first thing you'd have to have is commitment to work. And the second thing is the right temperament. An NBA season spans 82 games over 6 months. There will inevitably be ups and downs. And how do you weather both of those things, Kevin?
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the passing of Ingram, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball effortlessly.
Irving drives in, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 18 points.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
Here's Rondo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Jason Tatum. And last year, the Celtics appearing in the Eastern Conference Finals for a 35th season.
Simply incredible, Kevin. The most in the East by far. The Sixers and Pistons are a distant second and third. And the way this front office has constructed this roster, expect that total to rise in the coming years.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good from Rondo. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. Smart misses.
That's simply not aggressive enough. Needs to show grit and determination, and didn't on that one.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Irving attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know what's interesting is so many people wondered how Kyrie Irving would fit with the Boston Celtics. Well, the answer was pretty perfectly. He steps right into the system and has to carry the team, and the team flourishes with him at the head.
Well, Doris, it's rare to see a star player like Irving transition so smoothly onto a new team.
Well, agreed, Kevin. And it wasn't just a new team. This was an established new team. But credit both Kyrie and the Celtics for coming to grips with how he fit.
Good on both.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible. But that's obviously easier said than done.
Irving against Rondo. James outside. Over Morris. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got 5 assists in the game. Irving against Rondo. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hart, he's checked in for the Lakers. Free throw, good, Irving.
Well, we continue to be, to me, in the golden age of point guards in the NBA. And Kyrie Irving is right there with the best of them in that discussion.
Here's Hart. He's got 5. Here's LeBron. Yes! And the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
And the free throw, no good. And, Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron, one of the best to ever play the game?
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And guys, you know, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
Making some changes. Yabusele, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Hayward comes in for Tatum. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Marcus Smart. Lakers have gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Hart kicks to James. Back to Hart. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Horford. For the lead. Nice shot by Yabusele. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? You took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
Hart, that's good. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Irving surveying the floor. Hayward outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Ingram. Hayward can hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's Ingram missing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Now here's Hayward. 9 points in the game so far. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
To me, Kevin, Gordon Hayward has come so far in his physical and mental toughness, and he refuses to be denied by physical defense. I love that.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. The free throw drops by Hayward. With the analysis, the defensive impact becoming more advanced, Doris, do you think that helps defenders gain recognition even when they're not putting up numbers in individual statistical categories?
Well, think about a recent winner of the Defensive Player of the Year, and that's Draymond Green, whose value becomes into sharp focus, particularly in the fourth quarter of games, when it becomes a possession ball game, and Draymond Green is flying around the floor in help defensive position, covering up for teammates' mistakes. I absolutely think, Kevin, increasingly because of the advanced metrics, that players can be defined outside of points and rebounds. So I love the impact of the numbers.
The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
That one is no good.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Here's Bullock following the basket by Al Horford. Kuzma can't get it to go.
The defense lost him there, and he should have made him pay.
Back to Horford. He can't get that one to fall. LeBron with some nice D. They get a hand on it, and there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Rozier, he's checked in for Yabusele. The Lakers with the ball, trailing by 4. McGee's shot is off.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Here's LeBron. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics leading by 4. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And seeing Gordon Hayward out there, you have to be glad that he was able to recover the way he has from that devastating injury on opening night last season.
And I remember your call of the moment, Kevin. The whole NBA world just was shocked on that opening night. As bad as it looked, it seemed to be clean enough to where Hayward won't have any lasting issues with it. The rehab obviously wasn't easy, and I'm sure Hayward is just thankful that he's been able to come back completely from that injury.
Muscala, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Boston. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
You know, I think, guys, what's amazing to me is LeBron has been in his prime for over a decade at this point. And we all kind of keep waiting for Father Time to catch up. But who knows when that's going to happen. What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And Doris, normally players LeBron's age start to decline, but it isn't happening.
Yeah, Kev, I mean, LeBron said he wants to be the player to break the mold and dominate into his late 30s. Listen, he wants to play with his oldest son, so we'll see what happens.
Boston making some changes. Yabusele, he's checked in for Hayward. Jason Tatum comes in for Brown. And Smart subbed in for Irving. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum on the wing. That one goes. Count it. Tatum's got 9.
The solid mechanics of Jason Tatum on display. How about the balance in a difficult finish?
Here's Hart. Goes back up. The shot's good from McGee. He's got 10.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Shooting for Boston. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Rozier. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Lakers trail by 5. Passes it to McGee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Let's check out some stats for McGee. His last 10 games, second in field goal percentage, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in block spurt.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. Celtics leading by 4. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. He's off on the first. And when the Celtics traded out of the first overall pick in 2017, you know, many, Greg, thought they were settling for Jason Tatum for team needs. But he might be the best overall player in that draft.
Listen, the Celtics said they would have been fine taking Tatum first overall, and I believe him. I mean, Tatum looks like he could be a superstar very early in his career and does everything at a high level and is already a terrific shooter from deep. Plus, he just has a poise and an air about his game that speaks of superstar.
Austin with the ball after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And good that time. Rozier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
James finds Caldwell Pope. And Muscala has it in the corner. And the three ball is good. Muscala's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. They lead by 4. James against Tatum. Now, here's Rozier. Defense is right there. Good D by Rondo.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
LeBron passes to Rondo. Now here is McGee. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 6 assists now in the game.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. 5th on the list, JaVale McGee.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
And all with an outstanding work ethic as well. Constant effort and motion, always doing whatever they can to get the best possible position and the ultra-high percentage shot.
That's tipped.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
And there's the pass to Yabusele. And he uses the glass on the layup. Yabusele's got 4 this quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Muscala. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Boy, Kev, those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Now here's Smart. 14 points for him. Pass to Rozier. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for your Lakers, Rajon Rondo. 2 shots.
That one is off. And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Aaron Baines. And Marcus Morris subbed in for Yabusele. So he comes up empty at the line. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
This guy is so crafty on the drive. Wow, Jason Tatum with his quickness and his length and the strides he's got can score at will.
Now here's James. He's got 24. And again, the Lakers no good. In the corner, Tatum with it. Here's Morris. He dishes it to Tatum. It's good from about 19 feet. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
With good defense on you, you've got to stay locked to the rim. Jason Tatum does just that.
Pass to LeBron. Lays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got 26 points.
Huge bucket at the rim, and they cut into that lead. That's exactly where he likes to make his living.
The kick out to Rozier. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. Rozier against Rondo. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 6. And another basket for Boston.
Well, you pay a price in the gym to make your jump shot better. Marcus Smart reaping the rewards.
Pass to LeBron. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And 11 points for contagious Caldwell Pope. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, Kev, this is something Marcus Smart does really well. He utilizes his speed and strength to draw defenders while he's shooting.
Marcus Smart. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Smart. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. And so, Smart nails both of them. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Rozier against Rondo. Kicks to James. And stolen by Tatum. For 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it.
You know, we can get lost in LeBron's offensive skills. His defense has always been phenomenal as well.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Celtics out in front, leading by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Boston. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. Down low, it's Morris and Horford. And it's Tatum in at the three. Irving against Rondo. A three from Morris. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Rondo's got rebound number 5 here tonight to tie it up. And James with the layup. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
You love the focus from LeBron James. He's near the rim, so he's got to use his size and his skill to full advantage.
Charity stripe shot. A shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 30.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Certainly not. This is when you want to see tight, aggressive defense. Everybody on point down the stretch in a close game.
Now here's Ingram. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Muscala. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And how about the deceptive strength of Ingram, just willing his shots in over the defense. The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken 2nd overall back in 2016, was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
And that one misses. And it was Magic Johnson, Greg, who said Ingram is untouchable. Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup and skills to be a first option on offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. You can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that vote of confidence.
Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hayward. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Size and length and skill. Gordon Hayward doing a nice job using his body.
Rondo, bounce pass. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And finished off by LeBron.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Free throw, no good for LeBron. The past few seasons, Doris, Al Horford has really stepped up his passing.
Well, he has, Kevin, and part of it certainly is the system. But to me, this guy has incredible vision and feel on the offensive end of the floor. He's a key component of what they do.
Now here's Hayward. Shoots over Ingram. Almost, but it rolls out. Kuzma with it. Picked up by Brown. And they take the lead.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
Here's Irving. Over Rondo. The shot that time, not on target. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Bullock, good.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
What an offensive clinic we have been given today. They're hitting every single thing they put at the rim right now.
And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. Hayward, left side. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Ingram. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Gordon Hayward.
Well, Gordon Hayward showing he can score from just about anywhere, but he's especially dangerous close in.
LeBron kicks to Bullock. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And every set they're running looks like it's designed to produce a triple.
Well, you love how the ball is popping outside on the perimeter. It's being moved and finding the open man, and they're cashing in.
Now, here's Bullock. After Gordon Hayward's miss.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
You know, and I'm not seeing any urgency out of this defense, especially considering the deficit in the score.
Here's Irving following the bucket by the Lakers. Count the basket. Irving's got 34 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Beyond the arc. And it's Bullock missing.
Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
Morris finds Horford. Now Irving. On the wing, Brown. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Here's Ingram. And the layup's good off the glass. Ingram's got 7 points for the quarter.
The determination of Ingram is simply awesome. I mean, maintaining control on the drive despite the obvious contact.
A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors.
And that one against the Pistons, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And he makes the first. And no doubt Brad Stevens, one of the most respected young coaches in the NBA. Dorsey doesn't try to coach around foul trouble.
You know what I love about Brad Stevens is he's always trying to question the norm, meaning he doesn't want to do something simply because that's the way it's always been done. So just because a guy has 2 fouls doesn't mean he automatically takes him out. I like that kind of out-of-the-box thinking.
And the Lakers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
In for the Celtics. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Yabusele comes in for Marcus Morris. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Tatum. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He told them, look, fellas, this is what we're capable of when you come together as one. I knew you had it in you, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Finish this game.
Thank you, David. Here's Rozier. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket.
Two shots, gentlemen. 2.
Caldwell Pope, who's checked in for the Lakers.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Inside, and stolen by Kuzma. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. Here's LeBron, and with 9 assists, he's keeping their offense going.
What's been key for me is he's not holding it just for the assist. He's making the right play with each read.
Now here's Ingram. 5 on the clock. That one doesn't go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Rozier the pass to Baines. Outside, Smart. Gets an open look and hits. Smart's got 20.
Well, we think of Marcus Smart as a defender, but how about his willingness to look for his offense and stay aggressive?
And there's the pass to Kuzma. Bonga. Rozier defending. The shot's good from Kuzma. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His second triple tonight.
Smart kicks to Hayward. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 19 points in the game.
How about Gordon Hayward going from a guy who as a rookie couldn't get much playing time to now an all-star level talent who you cannot let get space from 3.
Now here's LeBron, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And the Lakers making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. The Celtics have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th. 8 of 12. Rozier the pass to Smart. Hayward on the wing. He kicks to Baines. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Horford, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Morris comes in for Yabusele. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Irving subbed in for Rozier. Now Kuzma, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And that one's good. Ingram.
And he's really been dialed in here down the stretch. 5 of 7 from the field.
Celtics trail by 4. Tatum on the wing. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, this guy is used to scoring in tight situations with bodies around him. How about Jason Tatum maintaining his concentration?
Kuzma against Morris. Kuzma can't get it to go. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Irving, good.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Bullock. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And here is Los Angeles now. Kuzma. It's good. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Right, you love the aggressiveness. This guy is willing to take over at the key opportunities.
Now here's Irving. Smart up top to the middle. Here's Morris. LeBron with some nice D. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Bullock. Over Smart. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bullock's got 22.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
The kick out to Tatum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. Lakers working the ball around now. James against Morris. And that one's good by LeBron. James has got 32 points in the game.
Boy, bump them all you want. If James has already started his motion on a scoring chance, little you can do about it.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Celtics making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Boston. They trail by 6. The kick out to Tatum. Horford high post. Outside Irving. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Los Angeles on D. Irving, good.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Lakers leading by 4. Bullock kicks to Kuzma. Back to Bullock. The 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength is savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. The second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Fades back. Rebound Boston. Horford's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Tatum. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Ingram. And stolen by Horford. Back to Tatum. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And he's just putting the team on his back when he's needed most.
Don't you just love to see that confidence when taking these big shots?
Irving with a clean look. Connects from downtown.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 2. It's 47 seconds left to play here in the 4th. 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
It's good.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
Here's LeBron. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Tatum drives in and slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 6. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's LeBron. Rebound Boston. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for the Celtics, Marcus Morris. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on a comeback.
Out to Kuzma. Passes it to Muscala. Shot to stop the run. Kuzma can't get it to go. So we see Boston get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
You know, I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. You know, just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in, and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.